Anyway, I decided I would catch up on the news today, so I turned on my CBS News, and um, um, I realized that I missed the program because I didn't show up on time, and so if you miss TV, you can't uh, you can't rerun it or anything. You have to maybe go into the computer somewhere, some strange area, and pick it out of there and run it from their website or something. And why do that? Uh, so anyway, I'm running this program. But I finally get there live and at the right time, and I'm running this program, and I need to use the bathroom. So I think, well, I'll just pause this and go use that. You can't pause it. So I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and wait for a commercial, and then go use the facilities uh, while the commercial's on. And um, so I waited, and luckily every 5 minutes or so I get a commercial. So so then I could go use the facilities. When I got back, I realized I had missed part of the program because, I was in there too long in the bathroom. So I decided I would rewind it a little bit, and well, you can't do that either unless you go onto their website and do it that way. But you can't do that from television. So what was I to do? I have all these. The point here is that if you're still listening to um, um, television, not YouTube vision or computer vision or digital vision, or if you're listening to television and you're listening to television news, first of all, you're being really inconvenienced by the commercials, by the lack of depth. You're also being limited by the fact that the people who control that network, and the people who sell ads on it, and the people who buy ads on it have a certain prejudice and bias about what they're going to show you and what they're not. They're going to not express opinions that they don't feel their audience can handle. They're not going to give you facts that their suppliers or their donors, if you will, their sponsors, or their corporate executives. They're not going to give you information they don't feel that you should hear. And so you're going to be uninformed, basically. So you're going to be wasting a lot of your time, plus about 20 to 30% of your time watching commercials that you don't want to watch because it's the particular thing they're trying to sell you. Polident or hemorrhoid cream or whatever it is for old farts. Um, um, you may have a full you want to have a Costco supply, in the under the bathroom sink. So you don't really need that stuff, but they're going to sell it to you anyway. So my point being that if you are still watching CBS, NBC, ABC, Fox, MSNBC, even Bloomberg, which is a little bit better, I think, business wise, but any of these so-called legacy media, you're not getting your money's worth. You're not getting your time's worth, and you're certainly not getting any information. Plus, that you're never getting counter views. You want to get a little bit from the right, a little bit from the left, and dismissing either one of those. You want to get something from the middle, somebody's opinion, something in depth. You're not going to get any of that from TV. Why is it still around? I don't know, because it takes a long time for big nasty things to die, and that's what's happening. Um, yeah, I'm a big nasty thing, and it's quite ironic that I said that, isn't it? Anyway, I'm still here for now, still feisty, still paying attention, I think. Anyway, um, resort to X, resort to even YouTube, resort to Tumblr, which is another. It's a really great operation to resort to. I think it's called Telegraph or Telegram, one or the other. Those are all excellent sites for getting opinions, for getting facts, for getting pictures, for getting films. It's not controlled by the Jews or the Zionists, as I more accurately say. I don't think the Jews control everything, but maybe the Zionists do. Whether they're Christian Zionists or Jewish Zionists, I don't know which one, but um, in any case, you can get information out there. You got to work at it. You got to pay attention. You hear something outlandish, and you use your AI to see whether or not it's true. And of course, your AI is going to lie to you a lot. They have their own biases, as you'll sadly discover, or luckily discover. But use your brain, use your time. Sorry for the dandruff on my black shirt, but it's you know how YouTubers are. We're kind of sloppy. Um, we're too large in the frame, which I also hate. There's too much white background a lot of times in the YouTube stuff. There's a lot of things they could do in YouTube to improve it, but a lot of the people who run YouTube sites like I do. Are that way. We're lazy and we're inconsiderate, and but at least you get some information you can use. Okay, good luck on that. Have a happy trail, and I'll talk to you later.